Peter Vanalia coming to you from the paddock here at Yonkers Raceway in New York with an advanced look at Tuesday afternoon's races here at Yonkers, specifically some of the mile-and-a-quarter races that we're running, and 4 of them in which Tyler Buta's driving. Thanks for joining us, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
In the 8th race, you unfortunately drew the 8-hole with Bastille. This is a horse who's been really up and down the condition ladder here at Yonkers, and he was a good second at the distance last time at this level, and he drops off of 2 tries, 1 level up. Now, you last drove him, I think, in 2015. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, I haven't driven him in a while, but he's a good old classy horse. He is dropping down a little bit on Tuesday, so that'll help. Unfortunate that he didn't draw very good, but we'll see. Maybe we can get a spot early and advance him off the gate.
Well, he does have some speed, and have you seen anything different competing against him this year as opposed to when you drove him last year?
No, he seems like the same horse. He shows up every week, and when he's in the right class, he's going to be right there.
All right, in race 9, a little bit better. You drew the rail with Trading Places, trained by Richie Banca. He's had a strong 2015, but been winless this year, and he seems like he's been unusually sluggish this year. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, she's definitely not what she was last year, but we're fortunate to draw the rail, so every little bit helps. We'll definitely be looking, leave hard off the gate and sit close.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he's had a couple of rails recently, but she hasn't quite gotten away from the gate that well.
Yeah, it's usually leave as hard as you can with her and try and pick up some pieces.
Yeah, and especially with the mile-and-a-quarter races, you get a lot more people floating out, so sometimes even if you leave, you can be shuffled back.
Yeah, that's true, yep.
All right, in race 10, you're driving for Kyle Spagnola, the 4-horse Sing Out. He's been very competitive at the 12,500 level, and you were aboard a third-place finish last week, and you gave him a perfect trip. Didn't get the win, but how was he?
He gave it up a little bit late, acted like he pulled up a little bit, so I think Kyle's going to make some equipment changes with his bridle, maybe get him to finish a little better. Yeah, he got a good trip last week and just gave it up a little bit late, so hopefully he changes that this week. Yeah,
Kyle's got some good bloodlines as a trainer, the son of trainer Dave Spagnola up at Saratoga, leader there perennially. Now, Sing Out does have a win at the distance, so I take it the distance is really not an issue. Even though he got tired a little bit late last week, I take it that's not an issue for him.
Yeah, I don't think he was tired. It was more an attitude issue. He just kind of gets lazy towards the end, doesn't want to give it his all, but hopefully some equipment changes will help him.
Good. Now in the 11th race, you're driving again, unfortunately, from the 8-hole Western Credit. Now this one's been racing at the $20,000 level, but is able to drop down in class because of the money coming off his card. He finished a nice second for you, I believe 3 back at the $20,000 level. Yeah, how was he in that effort and in the few other starts that you've had recently with him?
Yep, this horse has been a little in and out lately. Fortunately, he is dropping down in class, so that's definitely going to help. He doesn't mind having a bad post. He doesn't usually race very good if you leave with him, so we'll float out of there and try and get a decent spot early. And he's always done good in the mile-and-a-quarter, so I expect him to be fine. Yeah,
he had a big year last year in a lot of the mile-and-a-quarter races, but again, he doesn't seem to have like a real good burst of speed, so it's just a question of trying to get some position.
Yeah, he likes to grind it out.
All right, well, again, Tuesday afternoon, we got 5 mile-and-a-quarter races. Tyler Buta figures to be a big factor in those 4 races we talked about, because Tyler Buta is always a big factor in the races here at Yonkers Raceway.